So the wife bought me a new camera the other day. It's a heck of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. It'll get used for all different kinds of things, not just random car stuff. But anyways, I had been poking around the internet to try and figure out how to mount this thing in C5 Corvette. There actually wasn't a tremendous amount of ideas out there other than maybe a suction cup mount or some of the double sticky tape mounts that are out there. I just like stuff that's a little bit more solid and removable if need be. No modifications to the car. I don't know if this will show up or not. It might be kind of dark in here. But I actually found this looking around on the internet. And I didn't really find it on a search per se, but I found it at looking at searching through Google Images. And it is like a strut tower brace for a late 90s, early 2000s Acura Integra, which is funny because I actually used to have one of those as a daily driver once. No, not a riced out model. It was actually a pretty nice car. No offense meant to anybody, but that's what those cars are known as, my generation. So anyways, yeah, this thing fits on the studs for the gas struts in the hatch on a coupe. I don't know if it'll work. I highly doubt it's the same as on a fixed roof Corvette, but it's possible it's the same. There might be more out there on the internet about that. Sure enough, I ordered the thing for like 22 bucks on Fleabay, and it showed up and it went right in as advertised. It doesn't take up hardly any space. I can still pass stuff through from the front of the car to the back of the car, like my lunch bucket or anything like that, if I'm taking it to work. So I won't really need to remove the bar itself. Obviously, I won't leave the camera up there. And man, I just couldn't be happier with the way it turned out. Hopefully the view's not too bad out the front of the car. I know it's easy to get film taken from too far back in the car, which isn't always the best view. So I shot some test footage. We'll see what it looks like here in just a few minutes, and I'll tack it on to the end of this. It'll just be some random thoughts as I'm putting down the road. Also, I just wanted to clarify, no, I didn't come up with this idea. I did in fact find it on the internet. I'm not sure exactly where it came from. I'm guessing it's somebody on Corvette forums. But whoever it was, thanks for figuring this out and having it come to a conclusion in your head that this could work, and trying it and making it work. Went ahead and opened up the hatch quick. Might be able to see this a little bit better, I'm not sure. It's got some brackets in the corners where the studs for the gas struts are. Obviously, putting this on by yourself is a little bit tricky because you have to take the struts loose in one way or another. So you got to hold the hatch up somehow. I ended up doing it with my head. Kind of sucked a little bit, but I usually find a way to overcome and conquer. I don't often ask people for help, sometimes to a fault. But hopefully this helps somebody. It's a pretty cool little idea. With the windows stuff, like competition stuff and shooting steel. That's what we do. Some repairs to the car last night. It started running really rough, idling really horrible. Sure enough, it spit up a check engine light. I forget the exact code, but I think it's P0154 or something like that. Oxygen sensor code. So I was being kind of rowdy with the oxygen sensors when I was doing the head swap. So if it failed, it could be partly my fault. It's also possible I nicked a wire on a tie wrap when I was doing the head swap, because ultimately there was a broken wire on the right hand side oxygen sensor. They were 22 years old, so not the end of the world. The AC Delco ones are pretty reasonable to replace. Windows down here for a minute. Oh, we got some police activity. I should probably mind myself. Kind of curious how the wind noise is on this. Guess I'll find out when I download this to my computer. But anyways, yeah, I ended up replacing both oxygen sensors with the AC Delco ones, the newer style ones. And started the car up and immediately noticed a difference. It runs so much better. I think this oxygen sensor was injured or failing even during the time we had it in the dyno tuners. Shouldn't have affected wide open throttle parameters, but everywhere else it drives so much better. Hard throttle's better. There's almost no cam surge at low RPMs. Anybody should be able to get in and drive this thing now. No special instructions. out the whole windshield where you can't even see out of it. And maybe that's just the way it is, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. If somebody has any advice on that, let me know. I'd like to try some of the settings even further. Experience with GoPro cameras. Is there any way to turn up the mic like volume? I've watched a lot of other YouTube videos over the years, especially car stuff, and it's not uncommon to see guys that use GoPros and their any voice speak is pretty quiet. It would be kind of interesting to see if there's a way to turn that up. Home and put it on the computer and see what these settings